Hey guys, this is Issues with Toddy One Skip. I am Toddy One Skip. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much. As always, part of our community is you. You are part of the community, a big part, because I'm only one person. I thank you so much, guys. I know we must be at 14,000 now. I can't believe it. It's because of you. Thank you, guys. And I've gotten all the emails with all the concerns about Gypsy Rose. Is she missing? MIA. Where's she be? Where's she be? Last time we saw her is at LSU game. LSU game. Did Ryan find her? Did Ken punt her over the field goal and we lost her? The last time that we saw Gypsy, she was showing herself to the world, and then she reached over to tap Ken, and then the video stopped. Now here's the thing. If Ken had a good response, that video would have kept going. Ken probably went, "Leave me alone, you lip-licking, lying lizard." I think Ken can't pull out now. Baby's in, supposedly, or Ken at least thinks so. And guess what? He's in it for life. For that baby's life, that is, because I'm beginning to think he don't really give a shit about Gypsy. He just don't care. He didn't know what it was going to cost him. Was a baby. Now he's got a baby mixed with the blood of a Gypsy Rose. Guys, where do you think she's at hiding? Do you think she's pulling a Gone Girl Gone? Or do you think she's really gone? I mean, not in the head. We know she's a little gone in the head. We hear she's taken off social media. She's gone off social media. We hear she's not gone off social media. Sometimes we see her at the Waffle House recording people. Species of Gypsy Rose.
Well, that was the Waffle House.
What we need to do is we need to find the town that has the least amount of flies. And the reason being is because she's very good at grabbing the flies and anything else that's in the room, just whacking them with that lizard tongue of hers. Guys, what do you think? How many flies do you think it takes Gypsy Rose to be sustained for a day? How many flies do you think she eats a day so that she's sustained? Do you think that the baby will be eating flies? What do you think Ken would say if the baby was eating flies? What about Raina? Stop eating flies. Wait a minute. Let me put some chocolate on that fly. Should we heat that fly up? You want it medium, medium well, rare? What do you want it? Alive? Oh, Gypsy's saying that it only works. That's how she gets her exercise. The tongue goes after her. Where could she be, though? Seriously. Where could she be? How come we're the only ones looking for her? I don't see the Blanchards looking for her. I don't see the Yerkers, looking for her. What did they do with our Gypsy Rose? Guys, she can't stay out of the spotlight for too long, because then she starts jonesing. We don't want her to jones too much, because then we got to start looking for unalive people. That's what happens when she gets bored and her imagination runs with her. What can she do? If we're not looking for unalived people, then we'd be looking for very desperate men who's looking for people that have been convicted of helping unalive their mom. Ryan! Has anybody seen Ryan lately? Love you, Ryan. Had to poke some fun. He's got a good sense of humor, and that's going to be okay. Guys, do you think Gypsy's still in the Louisiana area? She better be, for that parole board coming at her ass. Gypsy, you need to call in and tell people where you're at. Is she trying to freak us out? Do you think she's trying to make us worry about her? Do you think this is all about us keeping stump and we don't say nothing about Gypsy Rose? Do you see that we're going to keep talking about Gypsy Rose until... God, I don't know when the end will be that we stop talking about Gypsy Rose. But I guess if she were to stay gone forever, we'd have nothing to talk about. But I think this is all about getting attention, bringing up concern about where she is. I'm not concerned. I just want to see the train wreck. I got to laugh like maniacal Wade Wilson, don't I? Do you think she's written to Wade Wilson? Do you think Wade Wilson has written to her? Tell me how to get out. Tell me how to get out in 8.5 years. by Gypsy Rose. That's the new book. Anybody who wants to commit a crime, even unaliving somebody, Get Out in 8.5 Years by Gypsy Rose Blanchard. Now that's a book she could actually write and talk about. Right? Not this My Time to Stand. You lazy. You could have stood the whole time, but you didn't want to stand. You're lazy, girl. Your time to stand. You had the whole time to stand. You just didn't want to stand. Stand. Lazy. Stand already. Oh, that's what's going on. She's gonna play Gone Girl Gone until the book, which is in 2 more months, that book's gonna come out, or the baby's gonna pop out, or there is no baby and we're gonna hear this horrible story of what we did to make her not pregnant. We've all thought that, right? How social media will have destroyed her family, her new family. But did we put her out on social media? Or did Gypsy put her out on social media and then take the dollars for it and then tell everybody, shush, let me tell you my story. You don't get a story about my story, because you see what happens when people try to tell Gypsy's story? Cease and desist. Our friendship is dead.
This will actually be my last Gypsy video, because after this, I'm gonna stop. Friendship means that you care about the direction a person is going. And you said our friendship is dead, but we never really had one to begin with because we were just acquaintances.
I don't know who you are. What's wrong with that person? I just want to be the average bear. That's what happens when Gypsy tries to take control of her story. She lies, liar, pants on fire. If you don't believe me, ask a guy who's in prison for life after following an instructional manual that Gypsy wrote about unaliving her mama. Who else could do that? You can't write this shit, man. You can't write this shit. I'm telling you. So guys, the first person to spot Gypsy, take a photo, make sure it's got a timestamp and a date, and put it in my comments. Please. And those of you that don't live anywhere by Gypsy, get on your knees and thank the Almighty that you do not, and that you don't come across her. And if you should come across her, do not be on a bed. Run! Guys, this is Issues with Toddy One Skip. I am Toddy One Skip, and I hope I made your day be better today than you were yesterday. Not half as good as you'll be tomorrow. Please like, subscribe, and share. Please. Thank you, guys. Have a good one.